Hi, it's Heather with Murray's Home for Wayward Chickens, and I wanted to give you an update on Guinness, our Bantam Brahma. We did tube feed her 4 or 5 times over the last few days. We're trying to limit how much tube feeding we do so that we don't cause her to no longer be able to swallow and irritate her esophagus any more than needs to be. We've been supplementing that with chunks of eggs that we're able to open her mouth, put it in her mouth, and she swallows and eats it on her own. And the vet agrees that having her eat as much on her own is the best bet. She did take a turn for the worse. She's not doing well. I sent an email to the vet this morning to let them know that she's not pooping. So her crop is full, and I've been giving her butt baths each day and then blow drying her. And yesterday and the day before, there was no poo. We have a tentative appointment tomorrow to possibly euthanize her, because at this point, all we're doing is keeping her alive, and it's not a benefit to her. She's not improving at all. I did find a small blockage in her vent a little while ago of some hard poo, that maybe that was the reason she wasn't able to poo. So I did clean that out, and she did poo a little more. Her crop is still full, but not nearly as full as it was, so that's a good sign. Additionally, my daughter Angie found a mite on her eye, and so upon further inspection, she had a few little mites. It was not an infestation. I got them cleaned off. She had a full bath. She got a blow dry. She is in a little bit of shock. So this is her. I have her resting comfortably. She's just sort of sleeping, but she's a little active. We're trying to debate. I have an email into the director at Cornell to ask if we decide that she needs to be euthanized. TJ's not going to do it this time. We'll have the vet do it. But we're deciding whether a necropsy is going to be a benefit, so I'm waiting to hear from the director at Cornell. I want to know if a necropsy is going to cover just organs, tissues, parasites, and bacteria for illnesses, or if they're going to do a full, I don't know what a necropsy entails. I want to know if they can see a concussion. I want to know if they can see physical trauma, injury. We want to know what caused this. The only concern is if it's not going to give us the information that we want. I don't want to do a necropsy because when you send it in, you don't get her back. And so she will be buried. If there's going to be enough information that we can learn from it to see what happened, and if it happens again with another chicken, we can help it better or get the answers that we need as to why this happened and what she really had, then it will be a good enough justification for not giving her a burial. But if we're not going to get that information, then we're probably just going to have her euthanized and bury her with the rest of the ones that haven't made it. She was a little fighter. She's not giving up yet. But we only want to do what's best for them. And if what we're doing is no longer a benefit, we don't want to undo the good by having her suffer. So maybe you guys can say some prayers for us, and we'll keep you posted. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them